In this clip, Kathy Bumgardner uses the Gradual Release Model in a lesson in which students write a short analysis of a text they have read. Writing an analysis can prove quite challenging for many young writers, and guided practice will help support student learning. Note that she carefully walks students through this task step by step using sentence frames to scaffold support. Students will work independently using sentence frames after they have sufficient guided practice. Notice that she includes high engagement techniques such as partner discussion to keep them focused on the task. Ms. Bumgardner begins this activity by summarizing the plot with the students. This activity will help them as they write their analysis of the text.
He whistled and whistled.
So that was the plot of our story, wasn't it? That was a pretty cool thing. There was a problem, and he solved it because he kept on trying all those times, remember? And I want you to notice we're going to try to fill in these blanks. Will you help me with these blanks? And when we see a blank, we're going to say blank. Okay, so we're going to go back and do it. Ready? In blank, the author wrote about blank. Okay, what was the name of our story? Tell your partners. See if you say what it is. See if I have it right. In Whistle for Willie, the author wrote about. Now hang on. What would we, if we're trying to tell somebody what the author wrote about? We just kind of told what the plot was. I want you to put that in your own words. Take it beyond just this. Put it in your own words. I want you to turn to your partners. It's a very important part. Talk about it. What do you write about? Tell your partners. Tell your partners. What do you write about? What do you write about?
He was trying to see how a whistle could.
Okay, ladies, y'all had a good one. You want to stand up? The author wrote about
That
what do you write about?
he wanted to whistle and he
Now, did the author want to whistle, or?
Peter, and he wanted us to learn to keep trying.
So what can we put here? Peter wanting to whistle for his dog, right? So that's what he wrote about. So let's reread this again. In Whistle for Willie, the author wrote about Peter wanting to whistle for his dog. Okay, so let's read with the blank. Blank's problem was blank. Oh, so we're gonna have to really think. What would we write there? Blank's problem. Now we can fill this part in together. Blank's problem. Peter's problem, right. Peter's problem was. Okay, I want you to put those brains to work. Using the text evidence we read in the book, what was his problem? Tell them what the problem was. Tell each other. What was his problem? Blank solved the problem by. So who solved their problem? Let's go in here and do it together. Peter. Peter solved the problem by. Turn to your partners. Let's get ready to fill this part. What would you write there? Would y'all stand up? Would you share, please, what you said? I heard some really good answers. This is what you would put in your writing. Read it again. Peter solved the problem by...
Keep trying.
How many times did he try? What did you say? I heard y'all talking about how many times he tried. How did he try?
4 times.
4 different times? What were some of those times? What were those times we found that evidence of?
On the sidewalk and at home.
He tried on the sidewalk. Where else did he try?
In front of the door.
In front of the door. Where else did he try? Remember where he got? He went and got in front of the what? The
mirror.
Oh, he was trying on the hat. Oh my goodness, I think we did a good job with this. Let's reread it to see. And while we're rereading it, I want you to think, do I have evidence? Can I go back and prove this and show my evidence in the story? Let's see. In Whistle for Willie, the author wrote about Peter wanting to whistle for his dog.
Peter's problem was he could
not whistle for Willie.
Peter solved the problem by trying again and again until he finally whistled. The
Y'all like that response? You like that? Turn and tell your partners why you like that. Why does that make sense?